Hi guys. Thank you guys for even, considering talking to me. I'm always, I always say that even though, you guys want to talk to me anyways. But I just want to let you guys know I'm feeling good. I'm in good spirit. My team actually plays today, so I'm super hyped. So, although I'm not in the wobble, I'm still supporting my team the way I need to. Still feel like I can, do a little something. But, I'm in a good space. I'm happy, Tamika Catchings and, Allison and the Indiana Fever has been supporting me tremendously, these past couple of days. And, that's been super, life changing for me. But, they've been really good to me. So, I'm in a good space. I couldn't be even, I couldn't be more happy than what I am. I just have to, do what protocol says. So I'm open to answer whatever you guys have.
All right, thanks, Erica. Akeem, want to start us off with questions?
Yes. Hey, Erica. I know you said you're feeling fine now, but did you have any symptoms at all, and did you deal with any complications in terms of the COVID?
No, absolutely not. Got told, like I tell everybody, I feel good. It's just a thing that, that's super, unsure right now that with this whole COVID thing. I think the term is asymptomatic because I haven't felt anything, no loss of sleep, wheezing, taste, and none. I haven't had any of those symptoms. So for me, I'm just, at the end of the day, as a basketball player, we're competitive. So, but I just have to listen. The doctors know more than I do. I just know how to play basketball.
Pat Boylan?
Hey, Erica, knowing how much heart you pour into the game and then also just the general fact that I don't think you had missed a game in your Indiana Fever career, how challenging has this been to have to observe it from the sidelines?
It's super challenging. It's super hard to even be, not even sidelines, to be at home and watching on TV. I can't tell you how many times I've threw my remote at the TV, almost having to get a new TV. But it's super challenging, but I'm in a place where I understand that health comes first, and my teammates been super supportive. Like I said, Catch is almost trying to become my mom at this point because she's, always constantly hitting me up, how you doing, how your mental is doing, and I'm like, Catch, I'm fine. I'm not a needy person that you need to always check up on, and I understand that, the circumstances is different, but I've been doing good. As hard as it is, like 2020 has been hard, period, and the whole wobble thing has been a challenge. So for me, I'm just grateful that I have the support system that I have.
Apologies if I mispronounce your last name here. Alexis Manzanares?
No, that was perfect. Hi, Erica.
Right. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's good to hear you're doing well. How have you been, you're asymptomatic, you're going through this. How have you been kind of just managing your emotions and your feelings while you feel like, dang, I should be out there?
Well, I just brought a new house, so I've been enjoying my new house and playing Bob the Builder. I actually built this closet that I'm sitting in. It's super therapeutic to, sit there and see something come together because that's how I am. Like, I want to see something that's unfinished and see it come together later on. So to be able to, build, this closet and do stuff around my house has been super therapeutic to kind of keep my mind off things because, it's tough. It's really tough because never in my career someone had to tell me, hey, you can't play basketball, and I feel absolutely fine. It's different when I have a sprained ankle or, bust my back is hurting or something like that. Then, okay, I get it. But when I feel absolutely, completely fine, I just didn't understand it. But I'm no doctor. I'm a basketball player. So the doctor can see that what we can't see, even if we don't feel anything. So I just have to listen to it.
Yeah, just to follow up, was it frustrating? Or I guess what were you feeling when you kind of saw, us as media, Erica's not in the bubble and then you couldn't really like say anything because you were a part of the WNBA protocol. So what was that kind of like seeing that play out?
It's very frustrating, man, because I'm, everybody know I'm super outgoing. I'll talk to anybody, any fans, any reporter. I don't mind having a conversation with anybody. I'm not uncomfortable when it comes to talking. So for me, I want to be able to tell you guys what's going on, but I can't because I'm still unsure. The doctors are still figuring it out. So it's like I have never had a real answer for you guys. And, I just love the love that people want to see me out there. And that just speaks volumes of what my career has been up until, from me being a rookie up until now when nobody asked about me and nobody was concerned about me. Now everybody's like, yo, where's Erica Willer? Like, where's the all-star MVP? Like this, like, no, this is unheard of. So for me, it made me smile. Then also making me like, dang, man, I wish I could get out there and compete, with the best of the best.
For sure. Thank you, Erica.
You got it.
Thanks, Alexis. Keem, you have another one?
Yes, Erica, this is a two-part question. So are you still waiting to get a negative diagnosis? And are you still getting tested? And what was that initial feeling upon hearing that you tested positive? Was it anger? Was it fear, confusion? What was going through your mind at that point?
Well, I'll answer both of those questions in one. No, I wasn't angry, a little bit confused because everybody's trying to figure it out. Nobody still knows what this whole COVID thing is, where it come from, how to cure it. So for me, it's more so like, okay, what do we do next to keep getting, better results? And for me, I'm not a person that, that's rational or get frustrated really fast. Come on, I'm a point guard. Like, we can't get frustrated really fast. It's a lot of things get thrown at us, and we just find ways to deal with it. And like I said, Indiana has been super great about it, helping me through this whole process. And far as, what's next, and far as my medical history and stuff that you're asking about, I don't think I can tell you anything about that, but I can tell you that I feel great and, I'm in a good place.
Anything else, Keem?
Yes. So what's been the hardest part about watching from afar? I mean, I know they have a new point guard in Juliet. Are you, again, I know you're emotional when you watch the games, but are you coaching? Are you a cheerleader? Is it a combination of both of them?
It's a combination of cheerleader, being a player, being a coach, wanting to jump through the TV because I know I can help in certain areas. And let's just put this out there. Julie has been amazing. Me, Julie, and Katie, we just Doyle. We in a group text that I send them messages every other day. I try not to be too much because I know being a bubble is already hard, and I just try to give them encouraging words that that the people gave me when I was coming in, and I'm not there to kind of show them the ropes because I know my teammates. They don't know their teammates yet. They just getting the flow of it, and I think they're doing. Excuse my French. They're doing a damn good job. She's doing a really great job to be a rookie in the WNBA, where the game is completely opposite from overseas. So I think she's doing good. And is it hard? Yes, it's hard. And am I a coach? Absolutely. Because Julie texts me after every game, what do I need to do better? And it's just like, sometimes it's nothing that she can do better. It's more so like, we don't have enough bodies. So it's like, you doing everything you can. We just don't have enough players to finish out the game. We so winded, and if we play on a Monday, we play on a Wednesday and Friday, like, it's no real recovery. And if you're a player like me, after a game, I don't sleep. So you mean to tell me I got to wake up the next day, probably on an hour, 2 hour sleep to prepare for another game? My brain is not even functioning yet to hear any more information for another game. So I can imagine like how hard it is for her, and she's handling it very well, and I'm just that other ear that's watching as a fan and as a coach and as a player to be able to give her, insight of what she can do better, what she can do better. And I'm talking to Candace Dupree, I'm talking to Natalie, Tiffany, Mitchell, both of the Mitchells. I'm talking to everybody. It's not just the point guards, because it's a lot, and it's frustrating because I know how I can help, and I can't do that because I'm home, and the only thing I can do is give them words, and however those words translate, and that's how they translate.
And finally, from me, what has been your favorite part of just being a spectator for once? I would imagine you were pretty excited during that Seattle game.
What if you saw me? That's what I think I told one of my friends. I'm like, yo, if Indiana had a hidden camera in here, they'd be like, yo, this girl is on the court. No, that game had me so hyped. I'm like, yo, this is basketball. This is how we play. And granted, like, I tell them, I say, yo, everybody is going through the same thing you guys are going through. They tired as hell. They brain can't function. It's challenging. So at any given night, anybody can be beat. I don't care if you have all the best players on the team. Nobody recovers in one day and then get ready for the next day and still be at a high level. Like, that's hard as hell to do. So I'm like, yo, it's some teams that you're going to catch slipping, like a Seattle, and which we did, because if you look at the roster, they kill us by numbers. They kill us. Like, we don't stand a chance. But it's not about the numbers. It's about who's going to bring it that night. And that's what I told them. Is like, as long as you can find it each day, every time we play, find it within yourself to bring it more than the next person, because everybody's feeling the same thing, I think we'll be fine.
I think we got time for two more. Alexis, you have another one?
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of go off of what Akeem was asking. You know, you say you know how to help, but you can't obviously because you're home.
Right.
What are you hoping to take away from this experience? Just really being a spectator, you know, watching your team for this shortened season.
It's definitely making me a better leader, more vocal. Like, cause I'm a vocal person, but sometimes I can come off too aggressive because the passion behind. Even when I talk to you guys, I have passion. You see, I want to jump through the camera because I'm talking to you guys, but I'm a very passionate person, and sometimes my passion is not received in that I'm trying to help. It can come off like, dang, she's mad at me. So this is teaching me a more calmer way to connect with my teammates and not be so like, yo, you got to do this and that. And they just like, yo, I don't want to be yelled at. I know I just did something wrong. So for me, it's teaching me a different way how to communicate with my teammates and just with anybody, period, because like it's a lot of people that love my passion, but it's a lot of people that don't know how to receive it in the way that I'm trying to help. So it's allowed me to have that balance of passion of talk and that balance of like being calm, like, hey, this is what you can do better, this, and that. You know, because we also do Zoom calls.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Alexis. Pat, last one.
Yeah, Erica, I assume you didn't have much time with Julie before the team headed to the bubble. So I'm wondering what it's been like for you to, you know, have her reaching out to you, despite the fact that I'm guessing you didn't know each other all that well. And then have you had the chance to think about what the potential could be for this team and specifically the backcourt? You're coming off an all-star year. Kelsey Mitchell's playing like an all-star this year. Julie's the potential rookie of the year. I mean, it seems like there really could be a lot of promise in that backcourt in future seasons.
Well, I will say this about Julie. We ended up playing against each other in Europe, and she ended up signing way before I got there when we went to France to play each other. So, you know, being that, you know, she just signed the Indiana Fever and we about to play against each other. So it's like a little rivalry there. Like, yo, your team gonna win or my team gonna win. Like, that's the competitive nature we had. Like, we ended up talking before the game, like complete strangers. But as a point guard and knowing that we were about to be teammates, my arms are open. Because at the end of the day, if, you know, I don't ever want to lead in the way that you stay up under me. I always want to lead as, you know, if you can surpass me, you'll surpass me, because that's only going to make me want to grow even more. And then we both going to just climb the ladder at the same time. I'm not a person that, yo, stay up under me and I always want to be ahead. I'm not that person. I always want people to grow. Like, if you can pass me, please. That let me know, like, yo, I did my job. So we had conversations prior to her even getting to Indiana Fever, just talking, like, just telling her, like, yo, just have confidence. When we thought we was going to have training camp, you know, just have confidence in training camp. You know, don't let me outwork you. Don't let nobody outwork you, because that's how you stay. That's how you stay on these teams. Like, you got to, everybody, it's talented players, but who's going to get outworked? If you get outworked and, you know, someone had the same talent as you, you know, what makes you different to want to be on this team? You just got to kill everybody in front of you, even me. Go at me as hard as you can, because any coach or any GM or any president of a team, you can go at their main player and with confidence, like, that gonna make you open your eyes. If I'm a GM and if I see you going at one of my main players, I'm like, okay, this player got some guts, you know. So we didn't have the opportunity. So, you know, in the game, if you watch the game, that when we played against each other, like, we were going at it, and, you know, I won, of course, because I wasn't losing, but we had the better team. But, you know, she went at me, and, you know, she showed aggressiveness, and, you know, she had that confidence. And I was just like, yeah, she's gonna be fine. So we connect from then. So it just, you know, every other day we talk, or every other week we talk, just up into training camp. And, you know, it sucks that, you know, I wasn't there, you know, to kind of help her and mold her to where I am and the help that I got. But I think the communication is bringing us more close versus me being there physically. And I think that will help us for the next year, because she's going to be a very important piece, you know, for our team, because we two different players. Like, I'm fast, I'm a playmaker, I can shoot, I can pass. She's more so like, I'm gonna be calm, I'm gonna run this play, and I'm gonna make sure it's get executed. That's two different type of things that teams have to guard. That's different, you know. So I think that it will definitely be something special next year. And just to see Kelsey Mitchell just do a whole 360. All you know is Kelsey Mitchell can score. Now Kelsey is passing, she's making the right decisions, she's taking better shots. So it's just like, she's playing like an all-star, like you said. I told her, I texted her my exact words, you're an all-star, so keep playing like that. You know, so, and that's what she's been doing. And even to see Tiffany Mitchell, you know, do the things that she's doing, just like without a conscience, just killing. You know, and to see, you know, what we know what Candace gonna do. She's gonna be that, you know, that pace for us. So we have some pieces that, you know, that we gonna have for next year that's gonna be really dope.
All right, thanks everybody. Erica, before you go, I think I'm sure I'm not the only one wondering this. How many pairs of shoes you got behind you?
I'm gonna round it off. I'll say 300 plus. I'll definitely say about 300 plus. If we talking at least 300 plus.
That's awesome.
I don't know the exact number. One day I'll count and I'll see your number, Ryan.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks again, Erica. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll talk to everybody for pregame.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me, man. Make sure you guys tune into the game because we're gonna win tonight, baby. Let's go, baby!